Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how I make my press-on nails at home. I do use the Gel X nail extensions by the brand ACRYLIC, and today I'm using the style Coffin Long. Now, as you can see, it comes with many sizes. I do have two missing that I need to refill on. You can either refill by buying a whole new box or just that size that you need. Now, I already have mine prepped and ready on the bottom and sized to my fingers, but I wanted to show you guys what they look like just straight out of the box. So it's a gel nail extension that's full coverage. On the inside, I go ahead and etch with a zebra band, and then I go ahead and buff the outside lightly. I then grab my 180 nail file and I file off just the tips of the nails because sometimes there can be some gel that is hanging off the edges. So I just want the edges to look nice and crispy. Let me move this aside. I already have mine sized and ready to go for me. Now that I have them ready, I like to place them on this lid that came from a container that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. And I just use a lid because it's the perfect height to use inside the UV nail lamp. This just works great. It's almost like the same height as my fingers, so I know it's going to cure properly inside the lamp. And then what I use to stick them on is actually mounting putty from the brand Scotch. I'll link that down below. Most of my stuff I ordered just off of Amazon. So right now I'm just placing all the nails onto the mounting putty so that when I go in with the gel polish, the nails do not move because it is a hassle when they're moving around. Now, the colors I have here are from the same brand, the Gel Bottle Ink. I absolutely love this brand. They have great coverage. I am using Sepia and Purple Majesty for this set. Going in with the color Sepia, I'm going to go ahead and go to the middle finger and the ring finger. And I'm going to give that 2 coats of this color. Then I'm popping it into the lamp for a 60-second cure. Alright, now that I have these with 2 coats of gel polish, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other ones. And I'm going to put that same color sepia, but only halfway through the nail. Now I'm only putting this on the tops of the nails because I'm going to be putting Purple Majesty next for an ombre effect. Okay, and now that I have that thin layer halfway through, I'm going back in and just putting a slight more of that color sepia right in the center so that when I go in with Purple Majesty, I have some more color right in the center to blend with. And I only do that right in the middle and in the center because I don't want the entire nail to be thick. I just want that center piece to be able to be blendable. Now, I haven't popped that color sepia that I just put down halfway through into the lamp. I'm going to go ahead and put in Purple Majesty first so that both of the colors are still wet when I blend. I don't like to do one nail at a time, so that's why you'll see me do all the nails that I have the same plan for all at once, so it's a little bit faster. Alright, and now that I have the 2 colors, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the ombre brush that I picked up off of Amazon. It's feathered out at the end, and that's gonna help me blend these colors, like I said. I'm going to go from side to side, and as I'm going from side to side, I'll also pause and take a look where I need to blend more and move the brush up and down as well, but not all the way up to the tip of the brush and to the end of the brush, just where that blending line is. This color sepia is so beautiful. It is one of my absolute favorite colors ever. I'm actually running low on it, so I need to purchase another one pronto. When you see me wipe off my brush on that lint-free pad, I'm just taking off excess gel. Okay, and I'm done with the blending, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that into the lamp for 60 seconds. I did get this lamp off of Amazon. I'll link everything down below that I use. Going back in with the color sepia because I'm now going to be doing the second coat. So I'll be doing the exact same thing that I did the first time. I'm gonna go in with that color sepia, then the color purple majesty, and then blending them down the center, moving the brush from side to side and up and down. These colors look so pretty together. Now I'm popping that back into the lamp for 60 seconds for another cure. After that, I will be done with the base of my nail. Let me show you what I'll be using next, which is going to be this dotting tool. And I'm going to find a large point for the hearts I'll be making on the middle finger and the ring finger. Then I'm also going to be using this brush, Winstonia in Berry Wine. That's the name of the style. I also picked these up off of Amazon. Amazon has great finds when it comes to nail art supplies. These are definitely some of my go-to nail art brushes because they are not too expensive, so I can easily replace them when I need to. For the hearts I'll be drawing, I'm going in with Purple Majesty and then also with Rose Gold from Macart. Here I have picked up my dotting tool and I've dipped it in the Rose Gold color. Now I'm making 2 dots side by side, and then I'll be using my brush to connect those dots down the middle so that I can make a heart shape. I normally connect the dot from the top and then I move my way to the bottom, making a little triangle. Another thing I've done is put the hearts a little more separated because when I go in with the color Purple Majesty, I want to draw 2 more hearts to balance out this look and tie it all in together. I will say for this gel in particular, it is thick, so it is a little bit harder to move around, so I would say work slower so that you don't make too many mistakes. It's always best to work slower than to work fast and have to restart the design over and over again. And now that I have the hearts on, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the top coat. This is a non-wipe top coat from the brand ACRYLIC, the same brand that I got the nail extensions from. As far as the top coat, when I say it's a non-wipe top coat, that just means that you don't have to worry about it having a tacky layer on top. Some top coats have that tacky layer, so you have to go in with a lint-free wipe with some alcohol and wipe that off before you get that shiny top coat. But for the polishes that are non-wipe, I prefer because it's a less step, and once you put on your top coat, pop it under the light and take it out, you can touch it and you're ready to go. Popping that back into the lamp for 60 seconds. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and grab diamond gel from the brand ACRYLIC. So what I'm going to be doing is grabbing my brush. This is from Koopa. It's the Artfinity brush. I'll be dipping that into the diamond gel. I'll be placing this on the thumbnail. I'm just putting a very thin layer. Because this gel is so thick, you really only need that thin layer while you place your charms on and decide how you want them to look and be placed. Moving on to the gems I'll be placing, I'm first closing up the diamond gel. You always want to close up your gel. And right now I'm just opening up the charms. Now I'm cleaning off the black striper brush. I'm gonna go in with the top coat and place that on the bottom to help me when I am placing some of the beads I'll be using. And then for the wax pen I'll be using, I have this one from Young Nails. I'm not sure if you guys are able to get them unless you're a nail tech, but I can place some similar ones for you. I'm first going in with this big charm. It's a huge rectangle, so I decided to place it right in the center of the ombre. And then on top, I'm picking up some stones, some Swarovski stones from a pink pack that I bought off of, I believe the store name is called Blue Streak Crystals. I'll also place them down below. These are just flat back rounds for those smaller ones. So I am doing a mix of pink and gold, rose gold stones. I'm shaking them around so I can find the same size and color. On the other end of the Young Nails brush, it is a dotting tool, a very thin one, to be able to move around stones. So it is actually very helpful. Then I'm using my brush to pick up the caviar beads, they're called. And I'm placing these beads in between all the stones to give it more of a fancier look, you can say. Some people hate them, some people love them. Personally, for me, it just depends on the look I'm going for. And because I'm doing a pink and rose gold look, I personally think it looks very, very cute. So as you can see, that diamond gel that I use is really allowing me to have time to mess around with the placement on how I want it before I pop that into the light and set it in place. Once it looks good, go ahead and pop that into the light for 60 seconds. I am grabbing some more top coat and placing that on a lid so you guys can see. And I'm going in with that black brush again. And what I will be doing is placing that around the stones. Very important when I say go around the stones, because what you don't want to do is put the gel on top of the stones. And we know these charms, rhinestones, Swarovskis are not cheap. You don't have to get your Swarovskis from Blue Streak Crystals. I know you can also go to a craft store like Michael's. I know they always have a selection of Swarovski crystals right there, and I think they do come in packs. Not all of them, but some of them do come in packs. And then of course checking that out before it goes into the lamp. Going back for that Purple Majesty, I'm placing some on the side so I can go in with my dotting tool and my nail art brush. For this look, I decided for the middle finger and the ring fingers to have 4 hearts, 2 rose gold and 2 pink. I am going to go in with the Young Nails cover powder in the color Blush. And I haven't put those hearts into the lamp. What I'm going to do while they are still wet is grab that acrylic powder, grab a nail swatch, pick it up and dump it all on top of the wet hearts. And I'm going to be doing that to all of them before I pop this into the lamp. While those are in there, I grabbed my nail brush so that when they come out I can brush off the excess powder, and then I'll be left with a beautiful textured nail on top that looks embossed. Alright, I have my design ready. Now I'm going to pop them off and check the sides to see if any gel leaked over, and if it did, I'm just going to grab my file and just buff that off or scrape it off with my nails. Okay, so I'll be going through all the nails. that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about the products I use, I'll try my best to link everything down below so you guys can find that. Other than that, if you guys have any questions about these nails, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.